Hi YouTube, this is Elizabeth from A Breath of Fresh Air, and I am getting ready to unmold a pretty sloppy mold, I must say, of Indian sandalwood. It has Indian sandalwood fragrance, and I have cedarwood, essential oils, and a tiny bit of cinnamon essential oils, and I put buttermilk and raw honey in it. And as I said, this is hot process, so it's pretty sloppy. At least I'm pretty sloppy with it. This is my Silver Moon mold that I really love. I've had it for a really long time. The company is not in business anymore, and I wish they were, because I would love to get another one. Isn't that pretty? Pretty swirl on the bottom. I made this yesterday afternoon, kind of late afternoon, but hot process is really ready to go as soon as it cools. And it was still a little warm last night, so I didn't want to cut it last night. I'm going to use my trusty cutter. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah. I like this cutter. It cuts my bars a little bit too small, so I can't use the real lines on it, because I like them to be about 5 ounces. So it turned out pretty well. It smells good. It's very light scent. You can see the honey in it. I'm going to make it kind of a golden color. I'm one who is wishing I had a tank to cut my soaps, but there's something satisfying about cutting your own soap. So, didn't turn out too bad. The top, I don't know if you saw the top is pretty sloppy. That's because I like to get every little bit of the soap in the mold before, you know, to not waste any. And then afterwards, I scrape the crock pot with a spatula, rubber spatula, and then make soap balls. Usually I only end up with one soap ball, so I'm pretty good at scraping out almost all the soap. So pretty rustic looking, but it smells good. You can smell the honey in it. And the sandalwood. I wish a little bit more of the spices would have come out with the Indian sandalwood, but it was pretty light to start with. It wasn't a strong scent. The sandalwood's not really that strong. So I think that would make, this is going to make a nice unisex scent. I don't really like that term, but let's just say almost everyone will like it. And it's not strong, so for those who like lightly scented soaps, this will go well. Yeah. I really like the texture in it, the way it's swirled. I especially love the bottom. I wish the top looked as pretty as the bottom. The swirls. But as with soap making, you don't really know what you're going to get until you cut the bar. And sometimes you don't really know what you're going to get when you're making it. Sometimes soap has a mind of its own. does what it wants. I've been pretty lucky with making soap and not having too many problems. Yeah. A little soft. And even though hot process is ready, when it cools and after you cut it, I like to wait at least a week, sometimes 2 or 3 weeks before I use it or put it on my Etsy site. Because I just like a harder bar and want to make sure that if they, have it sit in a little bit of water, it's still good. It doesn't dissolve away. There. That's the end piece. I know a lot of people cut off the very end pieces, and every once in a while I will too, but if it's going to make a nice chunky bar of soap, I generally just leave the end pieces on. I haven't ever had anybody, here's the other end piece, I've never had anybody complain about getting an end piece. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll probably see you in a couple days. Bye.